If you are a Jia Wood Day Master, 2026 is not a quiet year. This is a year where your ideas want to come out and your voice wants to be heard. But here's the truth. In 2026, what you say and how you say it can either multiply your success or create unnecessary resistance. Welcome to the 2026 10-Day Master BaZi Strategy Series. And if you're new here, hello, I am Jayashree Bose. For over 24 years, I have helped individuals and businesses maximize their potential and achieve better outcomes using metaphysics tools such as Feng Shui, BaZi, Chimendunjia, date selection, and I Ching. Now, before we continue, I want to clarify something important. You do not need any prior knowledge of BaZi or Chinese astrology to follow this video. I will keep this simple, practical, and relevant. All you need is your BaZi chart, which you can generate for free using the link below. Now, your BaZi chart is unique to you, even if you share the same day master or birth year with someone else. Now, for this video, you will need to look at one place in your chart, and I will show you exactly where. Right now on your screen, you can see the day master is outlined. So if you don't have your chart, pause the video, go down to the description and download your BaZi chart. I've shared the link in the description below. Welcome back. Now that you have your BaZi chart, you know where to look. Let us return to the Jia Wood Day Master in 2026. Now in this video, I'm going to walk you through how Jia Wood Day Masters should navigate 2026 when both creative intelligence and strong expression are activated. Now stay with me till the end as I will share how you can stay balanced in 2026 by using the annual useful God and make the year work for you instead of against you. Now, generally, Jia Wood represents growth, leadership, and long term vision. In 2026, one energy pushes you to refine ideas, build something meaningful, and improve quality. Another energy pushes you to express, speak up, market, and be visible. So, the theme of 2026 for Jia Wood is create deeply and express clearly. Now, what are the big opportunities for you? Now, it's a powerful year to turn your knowledge into authority. And the biggest opportunity is to be recognized for what you know, to package experience into value, to position yourself as someone people can trust and listen to. Now, this is a year where your ideas can become assets, your experience can become income, and your voice can open doors. However, there's also a risk. And the biggest risk is not failure. The biggest risk is misusing your voice. This year can create problems if you speak emotionally instead of strategically, react instead of respond, and challenge authority directly instead of navigating it smartly. So, when you say the truth, remember to say it at the right time. This is not a year for blunt honesty. It is a year for intelligent communication. Now let's look at the career and business strategy for Jia Wood in 2026. Now for a Jia Wood Day Master, 2026 is a year where your ideas, your voice and your creativity really need to come forward. Now growth this year does not come from staying in your head or planning endlessly or working quietly in the background. It comes from expression, from communicating what you know and what you create. Now, this is a year where you need to speak your ideas, share how you think, design, create, and formulate. And yes, allow yourself to be seen. So, let me say this clearly. Your strategy in 2026 is not silence. Your strategy is clear, confident expression backed by learning. Now, for a Jia Wood Day Master business owner, your focus in 2026 is visibility but with substance. So, it is about positioning yourself and your business correctly. People need to understand your vision, they need to see how you think, not just what you sell. So your focus naturally shifts to how clearly you communicate your message, how strong your brand messaging is, and how you showcase your products or your services. This is also a good year to let people see the thinking behind your business, not just the output. Creativity is high for you this year, but it must be structured and intentional. Spend time designing your annual strategy, research new markets or offerings before jumping in. Now, learn what sharpens your brand voice. When your creativity is supported by research and learning, your influence as a business owner grows very naturally. Now, let's look at Jia Wood Day Master in a C suite or senior leadership role. Your focus in 2026 is authority through articulation. It is a year to lead through clear communication and well formed ideas. Your role now is to express vision with clarity, guide others through well thought out strategies, and use your voice to align people, not to dominate them. Now, it is an excellent year to mentor juniors, share your knowledge, and shape strategy through thoughtful dialogue. Now, when your creativity is paired with wisdom and learning, your leadership is not just seen, it is respected. Now, for job holders who are not in senior leadership, 2026 asks you to be more visible for your thinking. You do not need to be loud. You simply need to be present and articulate. This is a good year to share ideas in meetings, participate in discussions, and take opportunities to explain or present your work. If communication, whether speaking or writing, feels like a weak area, invest time in learning it. This year rewards Jia Wood individuals who stop holding back and start expressing their ideas with confidence. For a Jia Wood Day Master freelancer, or if you are self employed, 2026 is very much about personal expression and visibility. Your ideas flow easily this year, so do not let them stay locked in your head. This is a good time to showcase your work more confidently, build your personal brand, and communicate your value clearly to your clients. Now, learning new skills that refine your craft will also keep you competitive. This is a year to formulate strategies, create systems that reflect your creative vision, and refine how you communicate what you do. One important thing, keep a record of your ideas. Not every idea needs to be executed immediately, but many of them will become valuable later. So, creative output, when backed by learning, works very well for you this year. Now, one strategic reminder for all Jia Wood Day Masters. In 2026, don't suppress your ideas. But it is also not a year for careless expression. So your success comes from thoughtful creativity, not impulsive reaction. When your ideas are expressed clearly, supported by learning, and communicated with intention, people listen. So this is your year to lead through expression and creation. Now, before we move into balance, I want to share something that will support you in 2026. I've created a free downloadable guide called 10 Day Masters 2026 Strategy Guide, which gives you a simple reference for all 10 Day Masters. And I've shared the link in the description below. You can pause the video, download the guide, and then continue with the balance section. What I'm about to share are foundational balance practices specifically for 2026. Things every Jia Wood Day Master benefits from doing this year, regardless of other chart factors. This is your baseline balance for 2026. In BaZi, this is called the useful God, the energy that helps you stay balanced, steady, and productive in this particular year. And the reason this matters is because 2026 can otherwise create fatigue and restlessness for Jia Wood Day Masters. If balance is ignored, energy will drop very quickly, mentally, emotionally, and physically. There is one sentence I strongly recommend you practice using this year. That is, let me think about it. And then actually think, because this year will reward planning over rushing. And when Jia Wood reacts too quickly in 2026, exhaustion becomes the hidden cost. Rest, rejuvenation, and mental downtime are not optional for you this year. They are strategic. Your real strength in 2026 is patience and calmness. When you slow down, your words become measured, your decisions improve, and your progress becomes steadier. Pushing harder does not get better results for Jia Wood in 2026. Pacing yourself does. Now, balance for Jia Wood also comes through learning and guidance. This is a strong year to seek mentorship, ask questions, learn from people with experience, and invest in skill development. You may also feel drawn towards spirituality, life purpose, or understanding yourself more deeply. If that happens, do not dismiss it. Exploration brings clarity this year as long as it stays grounded. Now, another key balance point for Jia Wood in 2026 is research before action. Studying, analyzing, gathering information, and thinking things through will protect you from wasted effort. Act, but only after reflection. To stay balanced in 2026, lean into being analytical, reasonable, patient, knowledgeable, and thoughtful. At the same time, watch for tendencies like overthinking without action, becoming opinionated, losing practicality, or drifting into fatigue. Balance is not about stopping, it is about measured, intelligent movement. Now, 2026 rewards Jia Wood individuals who think before they speak, plan before they act, learn before they leap, and rest before they burn out. Now, when calmness, learning, and patience guide your actions, clarity follows. I also recommend watching the full 10-day master series so you understand how 2026 interacts with you and you can move with clarity, not force. Wishing you a prosperous 2026, and I'll see you in the next video.